We are selling the Wingspan, which I talked to you guys about last week. So hopefully we're going to be selling all these papers either today or over the next week or two. So first off, we're starting with something that's not listed in here but is really important because they just happened. It is the AP tests. So if you're taking an AP class, you have to take the test. So let's go find out all the information regarding that with Mr. Brenner.
Hello, I'm John Maxine. I'm joined by Mr. Brenner today to talk a little bit about the AP test. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Brenner.
Thanks for having me.
So I understand we just had an assembly about the AP test. I was there. I know it was discussed, when the tests are going to be, all the details of this year. But before we get into that, could you tell us a little bit about the actual AP test?
The actual AP test. So the test is designed as an end-of-course exam to determine how well you did with that course. It's broken down, different courses broken down different way. For the most part, it's multiple choice and then a free response.
Okay. What students take the AP test?
If you are enrolled in an AP class, you must take the AP test. That's something that we have written in our program of studies. That's something that is policy in our district. So any student enrolled in an AP class will take the AP test.
So it's a required test?
Absolutely.
What are students that don't take say they are in an AP class and they choose not to take the AP test?
It's really not an option.
Okay.
If push comes to shove and it becomes an option, they can receive an incomplete in the class.
Okay. So what are the advantages for students that take the AP test?
You are being exposed to a college level course. You're being exposed to college level curriculum. You're being exposed to college level exams. You now have a feeling what's expected of you when you do get to college.
Okay, so it offers multiple things. Do you think it's just not just the AP test, but about the AP course? Do you think that also helps prepare students for college?
Absolutely, absolutely. If you're taking two AP courses, it's a pretty rigorous schedule, because if you think about it, once you do get to college, you're going to take at most 4 or 5 courses. So if you're in high school and taking 2, you're ahead of the game.
What are the tests going to be this year?
The test, College Board sets them. They are always the first 2 weeks in May. Okay. So that's set in stone. So whenever that Monday to the following Friday, that's when their tests are.
Okay, they're during that 2-week span?
During that 2-week span. So we start Monday, May 4th to Friday, May 15th.
All right. What tests do we offer?
We offer every test that AP offers.
Oh, okay.
So if a student is not enrolled in an AP course and would like to take a test, they are more than welcome to do so. We have had success with students taking foreign language courses, students taking Spanish language or Chinese language and culture, and students in the past scoring very well on those exams without having gone through the course.
Do you usually recommend that students take an AP test with the course that we don't offer?
If a student is prepared and a student does prepare, they should take it. If a student just says, "Oh, I want to take it just for the fun of it," no, I wouldn't recommend it.
So I know there's a cost associated with the test.
There is.
What is the cost this year?
Okay, so this year the cost is $82 per test. Now, if you are on record as receiving free or reduced lunch, there is a waiver, and the cost is then $53 per test.
Okay. Are there any other options for paying? Do you offer a payment plan option?
So there's two big deadlines that students need to know about. The first deadline is February the 9th. And that's if there's going to be an issue with paying for the test, you need to come see me by February 9th, and we will do that. We will work out a payment plan. We'll work out something so that you can pay for the test. I get it. If you're taking 3 AP classes, it might be tough to come up with a few $100s for this test. So yeah, absolutely.
Now the cost of the AP test, what does that go towards, or?
So AP, College Board sets the price. The actual price of the AP exam, College Board suggests that we charge $91 per test. And with that $91, we then receive a kickback of $9 per test. We have decided that we're not going to even charge that we're just going to forego that and just charge what College Board is charging us for the tests.
It's really nice. Do we generally do that each year?
I do that, yeah, we do that every year.
That's really nice. Now, how does the cost of an AP test match up with the cost of, say, a college course?
That's a great comparison because college courses differ varying where you're going. Are you paying in-state? Are you paying out-of-state? Is it a 3-credit course, a 4-credit course? On average, you can figure paying $300 a credit. So that if you're going to take a 3-credit course, it's going to cost you $900. If you take an AP course and you score depending on the college, a 3, a 4, or a 5 on that test, you will receive college credit. So you're talking about your $82 versus your $900.
So you think if a student prepares for the test, it's definitely worth to take an AP course?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
When is the money due this year?
Money is due on March 23rd, 2015.
All right.
That is a written in stone deadline because that's when we have to order the tests.
Okay.
So if any test is ordered after that, that's fine. But just as with your SATs and everything else, if you don't order by the deadline, College Board imposes a late fee, and College Board will impose a $50 late fee. Not Norristown Area High School, but College Board.
Well, now you just mentioned College Board. Could you tell us a little about that and what it offers?
If you are in an AP course, you have to register on collegeboard.com because there is such a wealth of information. I know Mr. Fazzini spoke during the assembly.
Yep.
There's such a wealth of information on the specific courses. They can give you past tests. They can give you questions. They can give you the breakdown of the test. Just a plethora of knowledge that you should really look at before you take this test.
Okay. Is there any other way to register for the test other than College Board?
No, you don't even register College Board. You register here.
Okay.
That's the only way you can do it because we order the tests. So you can't go and order it through College Board. We have to order the tests.
Okay, so it's a paper form and
Absolutely.
It's handed into you?
Yep.
All right. How have we done in testing in recent years?
Depending on the course, depending on the year, we've done very well. Last year, our AP Calculus AB students had the highest average score. Their average score was higher than all students in the state of Pennsylvania. Their average score was higher than all students in the United States, and their average score was higher than any student globally.
Whoa.
So yeah, so our kids rocked that test. So we've had great success. We've had great success. Is it a learning process? Absolutely. We're offering 2 new courses this year. So we're offering AP Chem and World History and U.S. History. So, this is going to be the first time kids are taking these tests. So we'll see how they do.
So what are the goals for those new courses and courses that we've had?
Our goal is always that students do the best that they can. That students are exposed to what it's like to take a college level exam, and they do their best. Our goal, we would love to have everybody score 4s and 5s. We would love to have AP scholars and AP merit scholars, and that would be awesome. That would be the goal.
That's the goal. All right.
That's the goal.
And one more time, just how can students register for the test, and when is the due
You
date?
need to pick up a form. That's this form right here. It's available in my office. We will have it online within the next week too, so you can get it either at our website or at the library website. That form needs to be filled out, accompanied by payment. It could be cash. It can be a check made out to Norristown Area High School. It is due on March 23rd, 2015, and then you register for the test.
All right, thank you. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Nah, that's it. Good luck to everybody.
All right, thank you. I'm John Maxey, and I just talked with Mr. Brenner about the AP test. Make sure you're all registered by the deadline. Now back to the Eagles Eye.